Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Al McGuire Center. I'm Dan Emmington, and you are watching MUTV, the Marquette University television station. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at MarquetteUTV and at MUWire Sports for information regarding all of our broadcasts. We are live here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin at a sold-out Al McGuire Center, presenting this top 25 rivalry matchup between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the University of Wisconsin Badgers. At this time, I'm bringing my color analyst, Shane Hogan. Shane, we're in for a good one tonight.
Dan, this is going to be a special night. Regardless of the outcome, we've got a sold-out crowd, a lot of Wisconsin fans here tonight. Obviously a big rivalry matchup. It's definitely going to be a fun one, going to be a loud one. Can't wait for it.
The first sold-out Al McGuire Center in program history. Lots of Badger fans here, though, even though the Marquette students came out in droves today. So the Golden Eagles come into this game ranked at number 21 in the nation with an overall record of 7-2, most recently with a 4-set victory over the Syracuse Orange last Sunday. In that game, they were led by junior outside hitter Ali Barber with 14 kills and redshirt senior Jenna Rosenthal's 13, while setters Lauren Speckman and Sarah Rose added 24 and 18 assists, and Martha Konavadov led the way with 14 digs. So this Marquette team certainly has some firepower to them, Shane.
Absolutely. They've been led all season by Ali Barber. Just picked up another Big East Player of the Week honor, so congratulations to her. Her and Konavadov were named to the All-Invitational team for last weekend's Marquette Invitational. As the players are getting announced right now, this place is absolutely rocking, and we are going to have a great one tonight. But I'm definitely looking forward to see Ali Barber, her greatness. She's been unbelievable so far this season, and you know they're going to go to her early and often to try to get this crowd into it and really make sure that they're on their side. As like you mentioned, Dan, there are a ton of Badger fans here tonight in the Al.
So the Badgers come into this game with a record of 5-1, ranked at 6th in the nation. Last week they were 2. The week before that they were 8. So this season the Badgers are led by returning first-team All-American and AVCA Freshman of the Year Dana Retke, setter Sydney Hilly, and middle blocker Tiona Williams, both of whom are honorable mention All-Americans, and outside hitters Grace Loberg and Molly Haggerty are also some fantastic players that the Badgers are going to be starting today. So Wisconsin, certainly not a team to be messed with.
Exactly, and you mentioned Dana Retke, the 6'8" sophomore middle. She's their go-to. It's going to be a great battle between her and Ali Barber all night long. See who can get the best of each other. Obviously, Jenna Rosenthal, the starting middle for Marquette, is going to have to step up big when she's looking at a 6'8" middle across the net. So a lot of firepower at the top of that net, and I think we're going to see some monster kills later in this one.
So the starters for Wisconsin at setter will be number 2, Sydney Hilly. Tiona Williams will be the middle blocker, as well as Dana Retke. Madison Duello, Grace Loberg, and Molly Haggerty are the outside hitters, and Tiffany Clark will be the libero today for the Badgers. Meanwhile, for the Golden Eagles, Lauren Speckman, the setter, Martha Konavadov, the libero, Hope Wirch, Ali Barber, and Anna Hawk, the 3 outside hitters, and Jenna Rosenthal and Elizabeth Orff at the middle blocker spot. The Golden Eagles wearing their golds today. Told students it was a whiteout, and as you can see, the students certainly followed that, or a gold out rather. I don't know why I said whiteout there, but the Golden Eagles certainly looking to win this one.
The students came out in absolute great fashion tonight. They handed out the gold shirts that read, "Block the Badgers." If that doesn't spell rivalry quick enough, I don't know what does. The gold, the red, this place is packed, and we're about ready to start. We've got a little chants going here. We've got some Marquette women's basketball players, some Marquette men basketball players, a lot of special guests in the house tonight. It's going to be a good one, Dan.
So we're about to get underway here at the Al. Number 6 versus number 21. Huge matchup in both the AVCA and in Wisconsin in general. So Shane, we're in for a treat tonight.
And you know Marquette is not forgetting about that loss suffered at the hands of the Badgers in the NCAA tournament last season. They want some revenge. They've only played each other twice in the last few years. Only 2 wins in 22 tries for Marquette in the all-time series. They already have some big wins already this year, but if they can come out and get the Badgers here at home, you know that will be number 1 on their list. And Anna Hawk's ready to serve for us.
So number 13, senior outside hitter Anna Hawk to start this one off. And we're underway here at the Al McGuire Center. And Wisconsin strikes first. Molly Haggerty with a huge kill there to get the Badgers on the board.
Haggerty missed all of last season with a back injury. She's showing that she is ready, healthy, ready to go. An absolute monster smash to start off the game.
In high school, Haggerty was actually named the 2015-16 Chicago Tribune Athlete of the Year, the first volleyball player in 22 years to receive that honor. So the Badgers just kind of force this one over the net. And Hope Wirch gets the Golden Eagles on the board. 1-1.
You got to use those free balls if Wisconsin's going to give them to you. Nice job there by Marquette. And Wirch puts it away.
Hope Wirch, the defending Big East Freshman of the Year, projected to be all Big East first team this season and has been critical to their success all year long. And that one's going to be Marquette point, an attack error against the Badgers. 2-1 Marquette. Martha Konovadoff back to serve. Allie Barber able to tip that one over and get the point for the Golden Eagles. Great decision there.
A smart play. She knew she didn't get the set she had. The two blockers were already up. You just throw that one right off their hands. No chance. No one in the middle of the court. Smart play by Barber.
And the Badgers with a kill. 3-2 now the score.
A nice cross-court kill there for the Badgers.
That one came from Madison Duello, the 6'3" redshirt junior from Kansas City, Missouri. She then serves. And Jenna Rosenthal with a monster kill.
That's a great play on a serve receive right there. You give Speckman a nice high first ball. She takes the second, and you're going to see that play from both starting middles tonight, Rosenthal and Recchi. That slide to the back pin, great put away for Rosenthal.
So Madeline Mosier and Sarah Rose come into the game. Barber and Speckman both check out.
These people are still on their feet here, Dan. They're not sitting down.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that tonight.
Love that. Great atmosphere here in the Al.
Definitely has to energize these Marquette players. And Marquette with the block and get the point.
Great work at the top of that net. Tried to tip it over, but they were both up, had a double block up there. Good effort by the Badgers to try to keep it alive, but it will be point Marquette.
That block is going to be registered to Jenna Rosenthal, her first of the day. Gets the Golden Eagles up 3. Haggerty with yet another kill.
Even though the Badgers put that one away, it's a smart serve, a nice short serve to Recchi. You immediately take her out of the play if she's got to take that first ball. So smart play there by Sarah Rose.
Haggerty now serving. Excellent diving play by Tiffany Clark.
You're going to see that a lot. A lot of good effort from both teams here tonight. Another big up.
Madeline Mosier gets blocked. And just like that, it's a one-point game again.
Set was a little off the net. Try to just kind of roll that one over, but Recchi and company at the net.
Jenna Rosenthal with yet another kill.
There's that slide play again. If they can get that first ball up on the serve receive, and either setter has enough time, they're going to try to get Rosenthal going. Another great put away.
Hope Wirch now serving. And Rosenthal able to get another point for the Golden Eagles.
Great serve there by Wirch. you got the return right at the net. Rosenthal went up and absolutely put that one down. You cannot make those mistakes on serve receive.
And Dana Retke coming right back at the Golden Eagles. 7-5 now the score.
So she answers with the little slide to the right pin of her own. It's a nice quick play. You got to absolutely be anticipating that. If you can only get one blocker up, she's going to put it down 9 times out of 10.
Anna Haak with the kill. The senior from Sweden gets the 8th point of the day for Marquette.
You got to take advantage of ones like that. Set up perfectly, timed well, had enough time. Both blockers a little off the net.
And it looked like that one hit off of Madeline Mosier's head. So that'll be Badger point.
Well, from what it looks like, this is going to be a back and forth all night long. And that just makes for great volleyball. Two very talented teams.
Good recovery by the Golden Eagles there.
Pin. Hit the pin.
So Marquette now up 9-6.
And Coach Sheffield's not going to like that. They had Allie Barber on the bench. Recchi on the bench for the Badgers as well. You want to take advantage of when the team's best player isn't on the floor. Wisconsin couldn't answer. Point for Marquette, 9-6.
Speckman now serving.
No double.
Pulling that block there from Orff and Barber. Took advantage of that one, put it right away.
Duello once again with the kill, able to split the defenders there. And that's going to be a return error by Konovadoff. So 9-8 now the score.
Run the play, run the play. Yep. You love to see that. Even if that. Double, ref. More double, goddamn it.
Golden Eagles get back-to-back blocks there. And Haggerty with the great choice to just dump that one over.
The little roll shot there from Haggerty, no one in the middle of the court. But let's see if Loberg continues. Both serves so far have given the Golden Eagles some trouble. Neither of them a good return. She's here for her third.
Speckman sets that one up for Haak, and Haak finishes it off.
It all matters about that first ball, that first pass off the serve. You saw the first two from Loberg, gave the Golden Eagles some trouble. They couldn't get any offense going, and that time, Haak puts it away.
Haak with 2 kills on the day. And Tiona Williams with a fantastic kill right there.
Recchi back in the game now. Her, Barber, both in the front row, gonna battle up here.
Tiffany Clark serving. And Barber wins that battle.
Right off of Duello's hands there, did not get there fast enough. Now they've got Barber and Rosenthal both up at the front versus Retke and Duello here. A lot of firepower.
And Hope Wirch gets the Golden Eagles up 2.
Barber showing she can do it all. She's not just a big hitter at the front net. She's got to play some defense too. Nice little drop back, gets the dig, and sets up her teammate. Great all-around volleyball there.
Badgers were almost able to get to that one, but Wirch put it just out of their reach. Duello's kill is tipped, and that point is going to go to the Badgers.
Just off of Rosenthal's fingers there. We're going to get a double delay, a little wet spot on the floor, and a shoe needs to be tied. It happens.
And Shane, that's really not a bad play if you're the Golden Eagles. You want to keep getting those blocks in there. So if every now and then you have one that's an error, then you're going to take that.
Absolutely. Off the net there for that first ball.
And Retke able to block Barber's kill there. And we're all knotted up at 12.
The 6'8" middle absolutely fired up after blocking the Big East Player of the Week, Allie Barber.
Run it.
And that's going to be a net violation against Jenna Rosenthal. So Wisconsin takes their first lead since 1-0.
Set was a little tight there. Rosenthal didn't have much she could do.
Service error against the Badgers, and we're tied up yet again.
You heard Hope Wirch call that ball out right away. It was close, but a good call. Allie Barber goes to the bench.
Barber and Speckman once again go out, and Mosier and Rose come in. Marquette typically doesn't run with a very wide bench. It's pretty much Mosier and Rose that see much time. And that one is Marquette point, as that one is an attack error against Wisconsin.
Hilly, the setter for the Badgers, could have gotten called on a double on that one. Ref did not call it, but as they say, the ball does not lie. Out of bounds, Marquette point.
I'm the Batman. Ew, that was so clean. You're so easy. Put it down here.
Hawk with the great dig there.
Haggerty swinging very hard. Double gets called.
So quite a back and forth game we have going here. Now tied up at 14. Neither team able to get much momentum going.
Haggerty back to serve. Golden Eagles might like that. Get her out of that front row. She's been hammering the ball.
And Rosenthal gets another point for Marquette. Jenna Rosenthal, the redshirt senior, also throws discus and high jumps for track and field. Back-to-back all Big East first team, and she's showing that dominance so far today.
Clearly an emphasis in their game plan was to get Rosenthal going early.
Gorgeous placement from the Badgers there, and they knotted up again. And Rosenthal gets the block there. Jenna Rosenthal kind of doing it all there on that point.
She read that one really well anticipated. Got up, put that one down, and now she gets the serve. Not often you see middle serve for themselves, but like you said, Rosenthal can really do it all. And I apologize for that, as she just put that one into the bottom of the net.
So a service error ties this one up at 16. Rosenthal checks out. Elizabeth Orff comes in. Sydney Hilly serving now, the setter for the Badgers. Wirch digs it out.
Are you kidding me? How is that not a double? That was gross. What do you say? Net! 4, that's 4. Oh my God!
And the Golden Eagles take that point on the double. And now Barber and Speckman come back in.
They could have called a double or four hits, whichever one they wanted, because Wisconsin was faulted for both, but point for Marquette, regardless.
On the plane. Easy money. Over.
And Allie Barber gets the point for the Golden Eagles there. 18-16 now. Timeout is called by Wisconsin.
A broken play on that last one for Marquette, but they kept their composure. Nice job by Konovatov to get that ball nice and high for Barber with her arms. That's not an easy thing to do, and she was Barber was coming, attacking behind her. So a nice play to keep their composure and get a point, a big point, 18-16 in this first set.
So stats-wise for the Golden Eagles, Rosenthal leading the way with 4 kills, Allie Barber with 3, Hope Wirch and Anna Hawk both with 2. Golden Eagles as a team hitting .333 right now compared to Wisconsin's .133, and that's crucial to why the Golden Eagles have this lead.
Yeah, .333 is a good number. And clearly, like I mentioned earlier, Rosenthal was a big part of this game plan. And if they can get Wisconsin to put some more focus on her, that's going to free some things up for Allie Barber, which obviously Marquette will benefit from. So a good game plan here from Coach Tice so far. Looking to take set 1. Always, always important to get that first set. You never want to find yourself battling back and playing catch up. So pretty big stretch of points here coming up for both sides as the Badgers try to get back in this one as well.
But we did see in the Golden Eagles loss to BYU, they jumped out to a win in the first set, then dropped the next 3. So they need to keep that momentum going if they're going to win the first set. They can't just start to rest on their laurels. So Speckman once again serving. And the Golden Eagles unable to get to that one. A couple wayward hits that resulted in a Wisconsin point.
A crafty little dump there right in the center of the court on that 10-foot line. No one was ready for that. It was on the second ball. But you got to be awake, especially in a time like this. That's the perfect time to use a little dump.
Service error against the Badgers. And that's something that can never happen when you're only down 1 with this set close to over.
Marquette's got to take advantage of that now. A free point, always want to use them and build off of them. 19-17 here in the first set.
Grace Loberg with her 3rd error. And the Badgers come back within 1.
Dwello making up for not having Rettke on the floor. Put that one away, right past Konovatov.
Clark serving. And Barber's kill goes out of bounds, so we're tied at 19.
Tried to go down line on that last one, but just a hair out of bounds.
And Hope Wirch with the major kill right there.
Beautiful play coming straight up the middle. Nice little quick set. Wirch puts it down. And Marquette a few points from taking this set.
Konovatov now serving. Service error. 20-20.
You never want them, but if it's gonna happen, you would rather miss long, see if you can make the other team make a play on it. When you put it in the net, obviously, they have nothing to worry about.
And Hope Wirch wins another point for Marquette.
That's just a great play from setter Lauren Speckman. another broken play. Things kind of in shambles here on the Marquette side, but she calmed things down, and the key was to put that second ball straight up in the air, give your attacker a lot of time. Nice play there from the junior setter.
Speckman with 8 assists on the day. All Big East second team last season. She was actually a setter on the 2014 U.S. Youth National Team and was ranked one of the top 15 setters in the nation. And Marquette takes that point as well on an attack error.
They tried to come down the line right here in front of us. Knavidov was there, quickly gets the hands down as she was going to try to make a play, but realized it was out of bounds. And a big swing point there, 22-20 here in the opening set.
So the Badgers take their second timeout of the set with Marquette up by 2. Certainly a back and forth game is to be expected here, as neither team is able to gain that much momentum, but the Golden Eagles have been in the lead for most of this set.
Dan, you know what I'm surprised about? All these fans here in red, and I haven't heard much from them. They're up in that top bowl as they clearly scouted those tickets out, but have not been a big resource for the Badgers so far. Let's see if they can kind of get them and their away visiting team some momentum, but right now it's been all gold here in the Al.
The home court advantage certainly making a difference here as the Golden Eagles have their fans closest to the court. So I don't know how much that's adding, but it seems like.
But I gotta say, this has got to be one of the bigger visiting crowds that the Al has seen, and maybe just still getting the popcorn down, taking some sips of water. But their team is down 2 points here in the opening set.
So Sarah Rose now serving. Knavidov with a great dig there.
Free ball. Let's see if Wisconsin can use it.
Rosenthal and Mosier with the block. And Madeline Mosier gets the point for the Golden Eagles. 23-20.
A net call on Wisconsin. Heartbreaking. They go down 3. They're going to try to get Rettke this ball. If they can get the ball here up on the first play, let's see if they can set up their best player.
And they do just that.
There's that slide play. Clearly their go-to. They need a big point. They go to the 6-8 middle.
Not a bad strategy.
Never is.
And Rettke and Grace Loberg with the block there. And they cause Marquette to take their first time out of the set. 23-22.
Marquette had an opening there. Rettke stayed up. And you mentioned it before we came on air. You said she has the longest arms you've ever seen. Obviously, those came into play there. She was on her way down, but the arms were still up. Hands pressed over the net. Great play by Rettke, and now her team, the Badgers, only down 1 in this opening set.
Rettke was the Big Ten Freshman of the Year, the AVCA National Freshman of the Year, a first-team All-American, and unanimous All-Big Ten first team last season. And then she, according to Kelly Sheffield for the Badgers, she did a ton of strength training over the summer and somehow got even better than all of those accolades. And so far this season, she has 70 kills and 38 blocks in the 6 games that the Badgers have played.
That's what great players do, Dan. She won all those accolades at the beginning of her career, but she said, I want more. I want to do more for this team. And clearly it is shown, because she has been a huge lift for them in this opening set. And we'll see. We've got Haggerty back to serve. A huge point coming up here if they can tie this one up, or Marquette can force a game point.
So as you mentioned, Haggerty Back to serve. And the Badgers even up the score.
Another broken play. The serve gave Marquette some trouble. Wirtz tried to do what she could from the back row, but not enough. Great spot.
Lots of interesting plays so far in this point.
Just great effort all around. She's going to take it with her arms, tight ball, and it hit the pin.
And Wisconsin now with the set point.
It was an overpass on a free ball that Marquette could not take advantage of. Neither the middle, Jenna Rosenthal, or the blocker up at the net went after that ball. Should have absolutely put it down. Both let it go. They had to let the libero come and take it. Kanavanov got it up, and then a lot of back and forth, eventually leading the ball going into the pin. And like you said, Dan, we've got a set point for the Badgers on a play that Marquette easily could have put themselves in a better position.
So Wisconsin now on a 4-0 run. And it seems like Marquette kind of had all the life sucked out of them there on those last couple points. They had all the momentum, and then Rettke was able to come up with a huge kill, and the Golden Eagles haven't looked the same since.
When it gets close and intense in these final points, you start to tighten up a little bit, but you got to just go out and play your game, regardless of either side. But Wisconsin's handled that a little better here. 3 straight points to put themselves right back in a spot to take this first set.
Earlier this season, the Badgers took down number 2 Texas in Texas, as a matter of fact. So they're used to semi-hostile environments and not letting the pressure get to them.
Well, the Wisconsin fans starting to get on their feet now. They're starting to make some noise. The fans in gold trying to respond. Here's a big play. You got to get this first ball up and a clean pass to your setter if you're Marquette.
And the Wisconsin Badgers take set number 1.
They tried to go to Rosenthal. It had worked all set. The Badgers got a touch, came back right away, and it had just fallen out of the reach of Marquette. But what an opening set.
So we're going to take a quick break here on MUTV. But when we come back, the second set of action between the Wisconsin Badgers and the Marquette Golden Eagles. Welcome back to the Al McGuire Center. I'm Dan Abington alongside Shane Hogan, presenting this matchup between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the Wisconsin Badgers. The Badgers lead 1-0 here heading into set number 2. They ended the first set on a 5-0 scoring run to take it 25-23. So Marquette needs to muster up some kind of momentum here.
Obviously disappointing when you're 2 points away from the set if you're Marquette, but you got to throw it away, rewind, let that go, come back and pretend like nothing happened, because it can go down 2 sets to love real quick. Obviously, you're trying to do everything you can to avoid that. And I think that includes the cha-cha slide, as they're trying to get the fans here at the Al absolutely fired up here for set number 2.
And I think it worked.
I think so too. Could have been a double. No call though.
Miscommunication among the Golden Eagles leads to the Badgers taking the first point.
Let's see if Marquette can get Allie Barber going. Only 7 attempts in that first set. You got to get her some momentum. That call there, Allie Barber just clipped the bottom on a great up by Lauren Speckman, but it goes for naught. Point for the Badgers.
Unfortunate for Marquette. 2-0 now. And Grace Loberg with the kill there.
Orff and Hawk out on this right pin, did not get their hands tight, split the gap there. 3-0 real quick to open the second set.
And Wirch decides not to take that one, and Wisconsin now up 4-0.
She thought that ball was heading out, just clipped the line, but really nothing to get excited about for the Marquette offense. A lot of tips, a lot of roll shots, but no big swings for any of their big hitters at the net. Wisconsin has not lost serve to start, so you haven't really been able to get anything set up the way you'd like. But that being said, you got to try to get Allie Barber in a spot where she can put the ball away, and so far that has not happened.
Currently, both Barber and Rosenthal hitting .091 through these 2 sets. So definitely not the kind of numbers you want to see from your 2 most important hitters.
Remember when you said they were hitting .333 as a team? Those times are gone, dropped significantly since then, and it just looks like the offense is really out of sync right now for the Golden Eagles. A nice smart timeout early in the set here from Coach Tice. Try to get the players a little breath back, as they've kind of been taken by surprise. 4-0 in this opening set. Let's see if these students and the band can get their Golden Eagles going.
First sold out Al McGuire Center in women's volleyball history. So the Golden Eagles certainly have some fans on their side here. We'll see if they're able to channel that into anything.
There's a swing.
Speckman with a great dig there.
Great touch.
And Anna Hawk with the attack error. 5-0 Wisconsin.
So you saw an adjustment there. They moved Barber to take a swing from the middle, moved Orff out to the outside pin to try to get Barber a favorable matchup. It got touched at the net, but a good adjustment, trying something new.
And Elizabeth Orff gets Marquette on the board.
So they switch back, Orff back to the normal position at middle, puts that one away. Point Marquette, and a Hawk to serve.
Speckman unable to dig that one out.
Great shot by Williams, just hard cross court. Created a nice angle. Speckman just a little late to get to that ball. Still up.
Orff with a bit of an awkward touch there.
Barber gets a big swing that time.
And Madison Duello with a monster kill.
She had the single blocker. Allie Barber up on that pin, goes straight down the line. I think Barber was expecting a cross-court shot, but the adjustment by Duello gets the kill.
And Barber finally able to capitalize on one of those swings. 7-2 now the score.
When you're talking offense, you usually get the rhythm or out of rhythm types of a play. Finally, they get an in-rhythm swing for Allie Barber. Had been a lot of tips before that, out of rhythm plays. It's going to be tight.
And Marquette is going to take that point. Great work by the blockers there. 7-3 now.
Loberg tried to get that ball up from the baseline to get up at the net. A little tight, and the blockers were up for the Golden Eagles.
7-3 now. Barber with an attack error there. Put the ball right into the net.
Little rushed. Didn't get her approach like she normally does. A quick 1-2 instead of the full approach, but just couldn't get it over.
Students trying to rattle Tiffany Clark.
It's good composure.
Rosenthal unable to get up for that one. 9-3 is now the score.
Speckman sent that set just a little too deep out of the reach of Rosenthal. There it is.
Barber finally able to get a huge swing on that one and get the Golden Eagles back in a bit of a rhythm.
Again, it all starts with that first pass. If you can get your setter a clean ball, Barber's going to put it away more times than not. Gets a clean one that time. Destroyed the line. Great attack.
Sarah Rose serving now.
Oh my God!
The Badgers with near perfect placement on that one.
Came down the line here on the side by us to try to get the setter to take that one. Rose a little late. Could have been called for a double, but the refs are clearly a little lenient on that one tonight.
Some miscommunication from Marquette there.
Coach Tice is going to take his second timeout already. 11-4. And seems like a little bit of a shocker here in set number 2 to start.
That's what happens when you let the number 6 team in the nation take that first set from you. You kind of lose all momentum that you had built up, and Wisconsin's making them pay.
Yeah, obviously losing that first set's a disappointment. Maybe they're still thinking about it a little bit, which is why they haven't gotten out to a very clean start here in the second, but you got to let things go. That's why you play 5. You can easily come back and get in this whole match, but it's going to be a lot tougher to do down 2 sets, so if they want to make anything happen, they got to come out of this timeout firing away right away. Maybe be a little more aggressive. Try to take some more balls with a little more intensity. And I'm sure Coach Tice is talking about cleaning up that defense right now. That back row defense hasn't really been very strong in this second set. But it's got to, you know, it works with the blockers too. If the blockers aren't up, it's going to be harder for the back row players to get a chance to get it up. So both things got to work together, and right now it's not for Marquette, but you've got a lot of time, a lot of volleyball left to get back here in the second set.
Madison Duello set to serve for Wisconsin. 7 kills so far, hitting .545. Big day for Duello so far.
And that's exactly what you want out of a timeout if you're Coach Tice. You feel really good about it when they come out and serve the ball a foot out of bounds. Great timeout, and now this is where the momentum's got to swing. You got to use the free points because Wisconsin has not given you many.
Big block there from Anna Hawk. And Dana Retke puts that one in the exact spot she needed to.
Hawk got to that first ball from Retke and sent it back over to the Badger side, but they go right back to number 16, and she puts the second one away right out of the stretch of Hope Wirtz.
Retke with 4 kills and 6 blocks so far. Haggerty serving now.
Haggerty had 5 aces, a career high in their last match, and she's been serving really well tonight as Retke puts that ball straight down, and we've got a few players down here from Marquette.
Yeah, not sure what happened there, but both Hope Wirtz and Martha Konovodov look a little bit shaken up. Must have been a collision of some kind.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Both going for that ball, but both look okay, staying in the game. Gamers, love to see it.
13-5, the Badgers lead.
Oh yeah, huge swing.
Grace Loberg with a beautiful kill right there.
That was some thunder on that shot. Put that one right on the baseline. No chance for the Marquette defense. But I like what Madeline Mosier's doing. She went up and absolutely crushed 2 balls that she had the opportunity of. I think they're trying to be a little more aggressive. They're down 9 points here in the second set. It's not going to come to you, so you're going to have to go out and get it. And they need to side out right now and get Haggerty off that service line.
14-5 right now.
Another good serve. It's going to be a free ball coming back.
Rosenthal got up for that one, but Retke able to finish it off. And it looks like Hope Wirtz is going to come out. Katie Shesso is going to come in. Wirtz a little bit out of rhythm after that injury.
The freshman's seeing some critical playing time right now. And what do you know? Ball goes straight to her. It always does.
So an error on the part of the Golden Eagles. And now it's 16-5. Wisconsin on a 5-0 scoring run.
Clearly just a little out of sync right now Another short serve.
And Madeline Mosier gets the kill for the Golden Eagles.
Tell you what, she is not taking anything lightly. She, every time she's got an opportunity, is trying to pound the ball. That one, right off the blocker, goes out of bounds. Let's see if Marquette can put a few points together here.
Shesso unable to dig that one out as Grace Loberg put too much power into it.
Or the middle did not get over quick enough. It was one-on-one here at the pin. It's going to be a kill most of the times. Shesso tried a little too much.
Retke with the service error. So Golden Eagles now down 10 points.
So double momentum swing here if you're Marquette. Triple momentum swing. You got a miss serve, Retke comes out of the game, and you get Allie Barber in the game. A must-win point or stretch of points here for Marquette to try to get back in this set.
And Hawk and Orff get up for that one, but put it right into the spot on the court that none of their back line members were.
Just a little late to get to these balls. Not sure if it's the set that's throwing them off or if maybe just a little winded, but having some trouble getting up. And another service error. The Badgers are handing Marquette 3 points, asking them to get back into this set. And let's see if Marquette can respond as Hope Wirch is going to enter back in.
And Shane, Marquette really does not look like the same team that we saw earlier on in that first set right now. They're completely out of rhythm, and they need to figure something out.
Still a lot of time to get back in, though. And that's going to help. An ace from Anna Hawk. Some miscommunication here on the Badgers side. Haggerty took that one off the chest. And now timeout for the Badgers.
So Marquette able to get a little something going there. Capitalize off the mistake from both Sydney Hilly and then Molly Haggerty.
Anything helps when you're down 10. A service error and then an ace. You got to parlay this a little bit. Try to get a little rally going, even if it's 3 or 4 points. Give yourself some confidence. Get these fans back into this match. You want to show that you're not completely out of it and just hand it over to the Badgers. So Marquette trying to put together a little run here.
Very different atmosphere here in the Al. Now that the Golden Eagles are down, and it's understandable, but if you're the students, you got to get back on your feet and try to give the team some life.
2 big sections of students on both baselines did not sit down during that first set, and it looks like they're a little tired now. The band trying to get them up, and here we go, trying to get back on their feet. Let's see if they can give a little boost to their beloved Golden Eagles.
Anna Hawk to serve. And that one was tipped. Not sure by who.
That was close. That was very close. Definitely went out, but they called the touch at the net. So back up 10 go the Badgers. Dump. Nice play.
Barber able to put that one in a great spot on the court. You mentioned that Speckman had the opportunity to dump that one over the net, but looked like it worked out in her favor.
Absolutely. She had it if she wanted it. Just a great play. Went up one-handed. And if you're going to do that as a setter, if it's too tight, you go up with one hand. Really got to just use your 3 fingers to try to prop that ball up just enough for your attacker to get it. Not an easy thing to do at all, especially a shorter setter like Speckman. But like you said, worked out in their favor.
And Tiona Williams able to put the Badgers back up by 10. The only senior on the roster for the Badgers comes in and gives them a crucial point.
They're just owning the net right now. The blockers certainly not getting there quick enough. Oh, that was a double. They have not called anything in that category tonight. But that one was pretty obvious. That ball came out looking like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball, but nothing from the refs.
So 21-10 now the score.
Still up. Good effort from Speckman. Not enough.
Barber got a great swing on that one, but the Badgers able to block that one easily, and Marquette unable to return it. 22-10. And Marquette takes that point.
The presence at the net has really been the difference in this set, but a good job there from Wirch and Rosenthal to both get up on that little tip. 22-11. Retke back in the game. She's going to try to close this one out for the Badgers.
Rosenthal and Speckman on that last block.
Great up from Anna Hawk. They all wanted the double on that one. It's going to start sounding redundant for me. I know it is. But Wisconsin's getting away with a few of them now in this set. Pretty obvious. Everyone on that Marquette bench holding up a 2. They weren't calling for peace. They were calling for a double, but point regardless to the Golden Eagles.
So Madeline Mosier gets the kill there off the assist from Rose. And Rose unable to bring that one back up. And 23-12 is the score here in the second set.
Great little back set there from Hilly. Duello coming out of nowhere to put it down. 2 points away from the second set.
9 kills for outside hitter Madison Duello. Madeline Mosier with an interesting kill there.
The little roll shot. She had been hammering the ball all set. A little change up, goes to the roll shot off the block. You got to be a little creative when things aren't working. Good approach. Still have some time to get into this one.
Definitely a good decision by Mosier there. Golden Eagles going to need to go on a huge run here if they're going to want to take this set.
In. Another ace. Great spot from Hope Wirch. Caught that baseline. And like you said, Dan, if they want to win the set, they got to go on a run. But regardless, just to get a little momentum going into set 3, they got to play it either way. That one's going to sail.
So 24-14 here. Set point. We'll see if the Golden Eagles are able to muster up a point here.
It's Haggerty again. They've struggled with their serve all night.
And Mosier's kill goes out of bounds. And on that attack error, Wisconsin takes set number 2.
Thought there was a touch on that one. That's why I wear glasses, but that's all right. 2-0 now. And this is where, if you're Coach Tice, you have absolutely got to make some adjustments. Clearly, what they're doing has not worked. Wisconsin has their number. But if I'm in there drawing up plays or whatever it is, Allie Barber, number 10, has got to be the go-to. She's led them the last 2 seasons.
So we're going to take another quick break here on MUTV. But when we come back, the third set of action between the Wisconsin Badgers and the Marquette Golden Eagles. Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm Dan Avington alongside Shane Hogan, presenting live this matchup between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the Wisconsin Badgers. Currently, Wisconsin is up 2-0 over the Golden Eagles. They took set 1 25-23 and set 2 by a score of 25-14. So Marquette needs to take this set in order for this game to continue. So Shane, we're going to need to see a big improvement on the part of Marquette.
Yeah, and good signs out here right now before this set starts. Some of the players dancing around, they're loose, they're feeling good. So you got to have that confidence. You can't be down. They've moved on. But again, that's why we play 5 in this sport. They've got a chance to come back and get this one. Make it a special night. Why not?
First sold out Al McGuire Center in volleyball history, so why not give them 5 sets?
Amen. I mean, these guys came down from Madison, all these fans here. Give them some extra volleyball.
And Wisconsin takes the first point in the third set here.
That's Duello's 10th kill so far. She has been a force at the at the net for the Badgers.
And not only does she have 10 kills, rather, she's hitting .571.
Yeah, that's just monster. That's a monster percentage.
And Mosier's kill attempt gets blocked. So the Badgers take a 2-0 lead.
Again, Mosier bringing the heat at the pin. It worked when she went to that little roll shot towards the end of the second set. Let's see if she tries to change things up a little bit, but you need a point here.
Anna Hawk takes that one in stride and gets the Golden Eagles on the board. Anna Hawk so crucial to this team's success, and we've seen the kind of power she can bring when she goes up for a kill.
And besides that, how about some senior leadership from Hawk? She knows down 2-0, you don't want to get down in another hole like they started the second set. Had to put that one away. She did. Gave her team a chance to even this one up and stay right in the third set to start.
And Hawk is not just experienced in NCAA volleyball, but she's also an international player. She was a U19 gold medalist for the Swedish team.
Still up. Great play at the net from Orff and Hawk to keep that one alive.
And Madison Duello once again slamming that one home. 3-1 now.
Saw an assistant coach there from Marquette giving some tips to Orff. Absolutely got to get up quicker. Little quick short movements to get to that net.
Konovatov with a great dig.
Still up. Look at this effort. Get these fans on their feet.
But Wisconsin able to grab that point.
But you can feel good about that one. Konovatov made a phenomenal play on a huge swing. Just couldn't get to that last one, but defense looks a little tighter, a little more life here for the Golden Eagles.
And Hawk's kill attempt goes out of bounds, so an attack error against Marquette, and just like that, Wisconsin's up 5-1.
Got to side out. Have to side out to stay in this set. Cannot put yourself in another deep hole. Got to talk. Got to talk.
Hawk just tried to keep that one up, and nobody was there.
The effort clearly there for Marquette, but sometimes it takes a little bit more. You have to have the communication with your teammates, especially on a little ball like that. If it's a big monster swing, not much you can do, but when they're handing you the ball, it's got to come back up and give your offense an opportunity. 6-1 here for the Badgers. Timeout called for Tice. Let's see if he can try to ice the serve here like he did in the second set. Got that ball back for Marquette.
Golden Eagles, after hitting so well in that first set, now hitting .090. So not the kind of stat you want to see. Their best hitters, Allie Barber, Anna Hawk, and Jenna Rosenthal, none of them hitting above 100. Barber and Hawk both at .091, and Jenna Rosenthal with zeros across the board. So Marquette needs to step it up in both the statistical category and, it seems, in the communication category.
Absolutely, and when you're taking on a top 10 team like Wisconsin, to beat them, everything's got to go right, but you can't have your best players kind of fall apart like the Golden Eagles have. They got out to a great start. They were playing really well. Let's see if they can kind of get things going here. No Allie Barber or Jenna Rosenthal, both of them on the bench right now.
Interesting strategy from Coach Tice.
Someone's got to step up. Look for the senior Anna Hawk.
Great dive from Tiffany Clark there.
Nice play.
And Elizabeth Orff and Madeline Mosier able to put that one back over the net and bring the deficit to 4.
A little better net presence and defense all around here in this third set compared to that last one. So Barber and Speckman back in. Let's see if they can get big number 10 going. Get her on a roll.
6 kills on the day for Allie Barber. 22 attack attempts.
Great touch at the net.
And Allie Barber gets the kill there. Just as you were talking about her, Shane. She gets the Golden Eagles some momentum back.
It starts with the great play at the net. You get a touch on the big swing from Duello. And just like that, Marquette's right back in this.
Molly Haggerty with picturesque placement on that one.
Yeah, she's having a really, really solid match for the Badgers. She has done everything and more.
Haggerty comes from an incredibly athletic family. Her brother played basketball at Milwaukee. Her sister currently plays volleyball at Michigan State, and her other sister played at Nebraska, earning honorable mention All-American. So Haggerty, just one of a number of talented siblings.
Makes for some pretty proud parents.
And I believe Tice gonna challenge this one. Not sure exactly what he's challenging, but Konovodov was signaling over something to him. And
they're looking for a touch to see if that ball got tipped on the way over. It was definitely a good few feet out of bounds. And we're looking right here. Sideline referee just gave a very quick, very subtle head shake of a no to the head ref up on the stand. She does not think that that's going to go in Marquette's favor. But you never know. That's why we have the technology, right, Dan?
Exactly. That's why they have that instant replay screen over there. So 8-3 is the score if this call stands.
Still loose in the huddle, though. It's good to see. The players are smiling, they're talking, trying to stay positive as best as they can.
They've been that way practically the whole game. And it's good to see that they're not letting the pressure get to their heads here.
I'm going to keep saying it. There's a lot of time, a lot of volleyball left to be played. Takes one set to get going. And it's still early here in 3.
And Wisconsin's going to take the point. So Marquette loses their challenge there.
Need a good pass. Get Speckman the ball here pretty clean.
Oof. So the return goes long there. So Barber gets the kill. 8-4.
Barber absolutely smashed that ball.
Hawk to serve.
Nice serve. The overpass here. Use it.
Hope Wirch puts that one right where the Badgers can't get it and gets her team back down 3.
On a broken play like that, that back corner, mostly always open. Trying to cheat up a little bit, you put it right over the head. That's a great placement. Another overpass. See if they can get another free one.
And that point is going to go to Wisconsin.
Hawk wanted the touch call, didn't get one. But the offense looks a little better there for Marquette. Here's Haggerty. Tough serve.
Barber just smashes that one.
Off the hands. Again, great pass to Speckman. She does the rest. Barber puts it away. Easy as that.
Speckman with 15 assists here. Her counterpart, Sydney Hilly, with 29 for the Badgers.
Service error there. Gives the ball back to the Badgers.
10-6, Wisconsin leads. Rosenthal gets the point for Marquette.
Speckman doing a great job switching things up right now. It might be a little obvious to try to feed Barber when she's in and you're down and you're trying to get some points back in this third set, but she's spreading it around, doing a great job controlling the offense, as the setter is supposed to do.
And that one is tipped by Rosenthal and Wirch. So Wisconsin goes back up by 4.
Still right in this. Just a few point swing. But again, going to start with the pass here for Marquette to side out. Off the chest from Rosenthal. Oh, they're just playing great defense right now, are the Badgers.
Wow. Quite an impressive point from Wisconsin there.
2 phenomenal ups. Haggerty had the last one, just got her hands up just in time, and then the crafty little finish to keep the ball. Nice play.
Mosier yet again with a strong kill.
She's obviously not shy. She's going to go up and rip the ball if she's got a set she likes. Great strategy, just trying to pound it into the hands. The blockers weren't up quick enough. Nice swing from Mosier. Free ball, use it.
And there's going to be a net violation against the Badgers. So 12-9. Timeout taken by Wisconsin. So Marquette now only down 3. Has a bit going for them here.
They just look a lot better. They look a lot more into it, especially after that brutal second set. They've got some confidence. They've got the positivity on their side right now. And they're going to have to continue to have that and show it. Let everyone know in the stadium that this is nowhere near over. Just because we're in the third set down 2 means nothing. They're going to fight, playing a lot better volleyball right now. But if you're Wisconsin and you see that, you know you've got a favorable advantage right now. Some scoreboard pressure, still up 3 as well. Just trying to continue with their game, not make any mistakes.
Barber with 9 kills right now for the Golden Eagles. Mosier with 6. Wirch and Rosenthal both have 5. Duello leading the way for all players with 12. And Grace Loberg adds 9. The Badgers hitting .315 right now compared to the 129 of the Golden Eagles. Absolutely critical series of points here.
Let's see if the
Marquette.
timeout tries to ice Wirch here. No, good serve. Free ball. You got to do more with it. You got to do more with the free ball there if you're Marquette.
Two diving
Someone's got to
plays.
take it.
Miscommunication from the Golden Eagles wipes away the great effort on the 2 previous digs.
You said it, great effort, but maybe a little bit too much watching. Still got to find that volleyball that's in the air.
Wisconsin point on the attack error by Mosier.
Mosier tried to cut back on that one. Good idea, it was open. Just a little out. And now some more scoreboard pressure that the Badgers have created.
Rosenthal. Beautiful kill there.
In front of that 10-foot line. That is not easy to do. She went on that little quick slide. We saw that a lot in the first set. Not much in the second. Great play from the middle, number 9.
14-10. Rosenthal now to serve.
Put a few together here, make this interesting.
Hawk with the block.
Don't go rhyming on me now.
Orff with the attack error there.
They all wanted the touch. Didn't get it. Pretty close. But here we go. Got a side out right away. Keep this thing close. See if they try to feed Hawk. She's been playing really well here in set number 3. There she is.
And it is blocked by Duello and Retke.
If I knew it, that means the Badgers knew it. They had 2 up, perfectly timed for the block right back in Hawk's lap.
So Marquette tries to go to Hawk, and Wisconsin read that one perfectly.
They did. Another timeout called here for Marquette. Quick breather, try to stop the momentum a little bit, get some water.
So the Golden Eagles trail by 6 currently.
How about the crowd, though? Completely taken out of this thing.
They were so lively during that first set and now absolutely dead. Not even the Badger fans providing any noise. There's just nothing coming from the crowd here in the Owl, despite it being sold out. Tomorrow, the Golden Eagles have a doubleheader. They play against Tulsa at 1, and then against Illinois State at 7. The Wire will have broadcast of both of those games. Zoe Comerford and Jack Phillips will have the Tulsa game, and then Chris Reisner and I will have the call of the Illinois State game. You can check those out at gomarquette.com/watch.
I know I'll be listening.
We appreciate it, Shane. So we resume action here at the Owl. Tiffany Clark serves. Great dig by Clark there.
Huge swing from Mosier.
And Orff and Mosier can't get there in time. So another kill for Haggerty, her 7th on the day. Golden Eagles down by 7. Kanavidov seemed to take that one right in the stomach.
This rotation has killed Marquette. No Barber, no Rosenthal, no Speckman in this rotation. Wisconsin taking advantage of it with Retke, Duello, Haggerty all at the front.
And that one is blocked out of bounds. So Marquette takes that point, 18-11.
Nice swing by Hawk. Here come the reinforcements. See if they can get big number 10 going. They got to.
A lot of things need to go right for the Golden Eagles here. Can't have sloppy play.
Great up.
Barber with the kill, splits the defenders. 18-12.
It's crazy what great defense can do. It can lead to something so great. A great dig by Speckman. Gets it up with one arm. Barber puts it away.
Barber tries to dump that one over. Point Marquette. Attack error against the Badgers.
All right, couple points in a row now.
3-0 scoring run for the Golden Eagles, and this one's going to be challenged.
Yeah, pretty
by
interesting.
Wisconsin.
The sideline referee closest to us called that ball in. Communication here from the sideline refs.
We'll see what the final verdict is here, but Sheffield uses his first challenge of the game. Seems like it's been a pretty cleanly called game by these officials.
Besides those doubles, and I'm a little biased, I used to set back in the day, so I used to get a little angry when I would get called and my opponent wouldn't, but so I have an eye for that. Maybe I just want it more than not, but that one does not go to Marquette. It is reversed. So a good challenge there from Coach Sheffield.
19-12 is the score. And just like that, rather than down 5, Marquette's down 7.
2-point swing.
Wirtz hits that one from the back line. And just phenomenal placement from the Badgers there. It doesn't get any better than that.
Now the middle of the court's been open against Marquette pretty much all night long.
And that one was tipped, so that'll be Marquette point. 20-13 now.
Still some life. Still some life.
Student section seems to be rapidly evaporating here. Lots of empty seats now when you couldn't find a single one earlier. 20-13. Hawk to serve. A service ace on the day for Anna Hawk. And that one goes out of bounds. A service error now. The Badgers just 4 points away from taking this one in straight sets.
Haggerty's serve has given them issues all night long.
And another big kill for Wisconsin. Haggerty to serve yet again. As you mentioned, she had 5 service aces against North Texas last week.
Nice play. Smart play there from Barber. Knew she wasn't going to get a big swing. Just throw it off the hands of the blocker. Smart.
As the reigning Big East Player of the Year, she knows how to do it.
That she does.
Kanavadov with a service error. 23-14.
Got to fight. Got to find something. Dig deep here if you're Marquette, or this thing's going to be over in a hurry. Tough play. Still playing with great effort, though.
Golden Eagles not going to give up, no matter how much they're down. 24-14, match point.
Not sure how Barber even got that ball over the net, but like you said, not giving up. Here's match point.
Riley Bell serving. And that's going to be a service error. So the Golden Eagles get another chance. Rose and Mosier head in.
Down 9. We've seen crazier things happen.
Sarah Rose to serve. And the Wisconsin Badgers take the point, take the set, and the game.
Just a tough one there. That ball obviously got away from them a little bit. That first set, Marquette came out swinging. They were right in this thing, played with great energy. This place was absolutely rocking. But sets 2 and 3, complete domination from the Badgers.
And Marquette goes down in straight sets, but Shane, to be honest, it really didn't seem like they did. It seems like they really had that first set in their grasp and just kind of let it go.
Yeah, they were right in there, and they had a chance to win it a few times, which that one's going to sting a little bit. I know they're going to be thinking about it. Man, if we won that first set, it's a completely different match, but it's tough to think like that. You never want to, but a little inevitable. But, hey, it's a top 10 team they're playing against. The Badgers are super talented. They've got a lot of really good players, and it looks like they caught them in a tough stretch because everything was working for Wisconsin tonight. And some things just weren't working for Marquette. So they can clean it up. They've got a lot of action tomorrow, like you said. Try to fix some things, work some things out, and get back on track.
So make sure to tune in tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the Marquette versus Tulsa matchup. Zoe Comerford and Jack Phillips will be on the mic here at gomarquette.com/watch. So that'll do it for us here on MUTV. I want to thank our directors, Mallory Winkler, Tom Hillmeyer, Megan Rock, MUTV General Manager Tara Schumel.
Feel better.
Our scorekeeper Alex Langosh. So, for Shane Hogan, I'm Dan Abington. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great night.